Hi guys, this is Mukesh from the When's Enough channel. I've been out of it for a while now, but I'm back to posting YouTube and TikTok videos. Please, if you like my videos and it's helpful and beneficial to you and it makes life a little bit easier, give me a like. Please subscribe, it doesn't cost anything, and share, of course. So guys, today I'm going to quickly take you through the process of how to bleed your Nissan np200 2008 to current, I think, especially in South American and African countries, Europe as well. This is actually not a Nissan, it's a rebadged, it's just a badged Nissan, but it's actually a Renault. So this is used by a friend of mine for his work. It does 5 places, and it's got 411,000 kilometers on it. It's still working like a charm, you know. Works like clockwork. So I'm surprised that Renault is able to produce such reliable small engines. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to bleed the clutch. Now let's get to it. In a conventional vehicle, one would manual, of course. This is a 5-speed manual. In a manual transmission car, you would to do the clutch, you'd go to the slave and you'd loosen the nipple on the slave cylinder, attach an air hose to it, and the other end to a jar or container submerged in some brake fluid, and you would get someone, your partner, to pump the clutch or the brake, and on the other hand you would open and close that nipple. Well, with these cars it's not the same. It's a bit different in that in these cars it's different. The slave is actually in the actual gearbox. So there you see, let's see if we can focus, the slave is actually in the actual gearbox. So it's not outside, and then when you apply the clutch, it uses the brake fluid through the master cylinder, which is that one over there, through a brake fluid pipe that comes all the way around and goes there. So you pump in the fluid there, it causes pressure, and it releases the clutch to allow you to change gears. So as you can see, there isn't an external slave there, but that is basically your slave. So okay, what you'd have to do, let's quickly go through the process. It's very simple. I'm not going to show you physically how to do it because I've already just done it on this car. So you would, very simple, you would press that clip down, don't remove it, press it down, depress it, and pull while you're doing it. Pull on the clutch fluid pipe. You might have to wiggle here with the what's it, the 14 spanner wrench. Just wiggle gently and then don't pull too hard. This is all plastic. Pull it in until it clicks, goes one click back. So if you look carefully, you would see, if you look carefully, see if we can get this. I think you can just about see it. There's a nipple there. So that's all plastic. So that nipple has no nut on it, so you can't loosen that nipple. So you pull that one click back, you release that circlip, you put your fluid, your tube here, from your one tube. I'll show you in a moment how I've made a contraption to allow me to bleed. You put one tube here. The other side of the tube you connect to you go onto the manifold on the side of the engine, and you'll find a tab there, a hose going there. You remove that hose and you push in your fluid hose in there. So this creates vacuum. This is actually something that draws in vacuum, which allows you to suck the the fluid and the air bubbles out of the slave cylinder. So that makes sense. Some videos, they don't show you how to do the actual jar, or I call it a catch can, to catch the liquid. So this is a simple, very simple thing. You drill to 5mm. I can't express to you or stress how important that is. It must be 5mm if you have obviously these particular hoses, or if brake fluid hoses, which are standard, and you literally force it through, so there's no air that goes in. This side goes until you squeeze it over the nipple on the slave. Like I said, that end goes to the inlet manifold. You start the motor, that creates vacuum, and the airtight. This bottle is jar is airtight. It's a peanut butter bottle, glass, not plastic. Plastic would just like the you get implode. Plastic would implode, like that submarine that this guy's built, and that implode means to go in. And then you get an airlock, and you're not going to drain fluid, so make sure it's glass. So while that's taking place, don't forget to keep topping this fluid, otherwise all your hard work is going to be wasted. So you then obviously start your motor, let it idle, keep topping up, and you'll find all the bubbles and this fluid from the slave filling up in the pipes, filling up this catch can or catch bottle. You just need 1 bottle of brake fluid, .4. Keep topping and then switch off the engine. Come back on the side. This is very important. Push in the fluid, push in the clutch fluid pipe until it clicks. Once that's done, come into your vehicle and pump the clutch. You'll feel little to no resistance at first, but don't be disheartened or dejected. You carry on pumping for at least a good two minutes. I find if you leave it for a few minutes and come back, it tends to build up resistance. And you'll find eventually it'll start, once the air bubbles are finally being removed from the system, you'll find you'll get good resistance, enough to allow you to select gears. Depending on how much of air has got inside that slave, you repeat the process as many times as possible until there are no longer any air bubbles running through the fluid, through the pipes and into the container, and you're good to go.